Well, I'm here with Perry King, who is the actor, director of The Divide. Congratulations. I heard it went great tonight.
Thank you. Thank you. I'd like to believe that.
So you have kind of a cowboy look. You've been acting for a long time. What inspired you to do this film?
You know, I spent most of my career not having a cowboy look and wanting to be in Westerns and never getting cast. Because most of my career as an actor, I've been acting for 50 years.
Wow.
And most of my career I was pretty. Not handsome, pretty. I looked like a pretty boy. And I hated it. Oh God, I hated it. But it was there. There was nothing I could do about it.
So now, did you write this movie as well?
I didn't write it. Shannon Brown wrote it.
Okay.
She and I worked on the script for a couple years together, but it's her story.
Okay.
So she started to evolve a Western, and the parameters were Western, a period, some period, any period, but not today. A theme of redemption, and I wanted it to center on a father and a daughter. This is an old-fashioned movie, intentionally.
You shot this up on your property,
Yes.
up in Northern California, in the Gold Rush area.
Yeah. It's called El Dorado is the county, and the area is called The Divide. So in thinking what we wanted to call our movie, we were talking and somebody said, well, what's the area called? And I said, it's called The Divide. And we looked at each other and thought, that's the title, because it also fits the story. The people are divided in the story. They finally come together. So it's about drought of the land, drought of the livestock on the land, drought of his family, this guy's family, that he's estranged from his daughter as it begins, and drought of the mind. He's starting to lose his mind. He's starting to experience early Alzheimer's, but at a time when nobody knew that term, Alzheimer's. And nobody really knew much about it.
And no one talked about it.
Nobody talked about it. They didn't know what to talk about. They would just say about somebody, he's senile, or he's losing it, or he's getting soft, and stay away from him. There was no sympathy, no help. One of the most enjoyable things about being an actor is the time you have to spend learning things you wouldn't learn otherwise.
Yeah.
So obviously one of the things I had to learn was Alzheimer's, what that means, what it's like, but I had to try and learn it from the inside because I was going to play somebody with it. And I spent a lot of time, and oh my God, that was painful but fascinating. And then I talked to people a lot. I spent a lot of time with people with Alzheimer's. A lot of people were so generous. I'd tell them just what I was doing. I'd say, I'm going to play somebody with your condition on film. I want to know, I want to learn. Will you let me talk to you and observe you and learn from you? And they were, without exception, they were so generous and good to me.
Was it hard to do a Western film without violence?
All the movies seem to be more and more and more about stories about not people, but guns. And blood splatter and bullets hitting people and knives sticking in them. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't have that in my life on a daily basis.
No.
I mean, I can't remember the last time I saw a gun in public for any reason. As an actor, I just got more and more frustrated by the fact that the only thing really available to me, once I even get the job, convince somebody to hire me, is I'm going to either kill somebody or be killed by them. Those are the options. Most of the time, almost all the time. And I just don't think it's good. I don't want it. I don't like it. I don't want it. So I wanted to make a film that I wanted to see, which wouldn't be about guns. It would be about people. Wouldn't be about blood splatter. It would be about how the hell do you get up in the morning and live your life if you can't remember what happened yesterday? I would love people to give it a chance. When they get a chance to see it, go in expecting it to be not like a modern film, like an old film, like the old 30s and 40s films, like The Grapes of Wrath. This is the most fun I've ever had in my professional life. I've been at this for half a century. Well, thank you so much for a wonderful interview. I think your questions are great. And thank all of you, and I hope you come see The Divide.